Now that I've talked to you a bit about what a WordPress management dashboard is, I'd like to do a little demo. Now, of course, I'm going to be using MainWP, but what you'll find is by and large, they all kind of work the same. There are some differences. For instance, in the case of MainWP, you're going to want to download two plugins. One is for your dashboard, and you only need to download that once because that's what manages everything. And you get that from the WordPress repository for free. And then you're going to want the MainWP child plugin. And what the MainWP child plugin is for all of the sites that you want to control, just like you would imagine the dashboard child relationship, parent-child relationship would look like. Now, in this particular demo, I've already installed the dashboard on a site. But what I'm going to walk you through really quickly is how you would install a child site so that you can connect to it, and then you'll see what kind of data that you have access to. I already have some sites installed. And on top of that, I'm going to add another one right now. With your dashboard installed, and to add your first child site, the first thing you're going to want to do is add the MainWP child plugin to your child site, or to the site that you want to control. So what I have here on the screen is I've got my child site up, and I'm going to add this new plugin. And in the search field, you're going to enter MainWP, and you're going to look for the child plugin, which is right here. Go ahead and install that, and then you activate it. Now you're going to get this message that says it's activated but not connected. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your MainWP dashboard. From your MainWP dashboard, you'll hit the plus key. Now, if this is your first site that you're installing, it will actually bring up a wizard. It will take you through this step, but this is for additional sites. So now I'm going to add the child site that I want to control. So I'm going to click on Add Website, and I'm going to put the URL of the website. I'm going to do a test of the connection, and if it connects, it'll give you an indication that the connection is successful. So now that we know that the child plugin is installed and working, I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and then I will enter the username, the administrator username of your child site. And then I will put this as the North Pole, and then I'll add the site. And once it's done, you'll see that the site has been successfully added. Now, if I go from this dashboard, I have all these things that I can access. I can access all of my sites, and I can check the overview. When you log into your MainWP dashboard, this is the view that you will come up with. Now, I'm not going to get into what all you can do from your dashboard, but you can change the view to fit whatever your needs are. Very simply, you can drag and drop these panels around. But you can see here that I've got 4 plugins that need to be updated. So I can go and I can look at the details of these plugins, and it tells me that I need to update my cadence and my rank map. Okay, so you can see which sites by clicking on the drop down arrow here. You can see which sites need to be updated, and you can either select individually, or you can click update all plugins. And this is where the time saver is, because imagine doing this, logging into each one of these sites and updating the plugins one at a time. So I can click update all plugins, and then it gives me a little warning screen to make sure that I want to proceed. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. And as you can see, it's doing it. And now I have no sites that need updates. So this is just one example, and it's just a brief overview of the many things you can do with a WordPress management dashboard. I highly recommend that once you get above 3 sites, you start really looking into which WordPress management dashboard will fit your needs. Because you'll find if you start looking into this before you need it, you'll be glad you did. I hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to providing more content with more WordPress tips and tricks in the future. If you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is where we have updates on tips, tricks, and other educational videos in order to get the most out of your MainWP dashboard and the most out of WordPress. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.